Hello, PCE Trailblazers. This is Mrs. Carreras, and I'm excited to share with you a little bit about what was happening last week at PCE. Our engineers were hard at work building circuits in the Innovation Station, as well as making things in our makerspace. Mrs. Carell's students were helping each other using iPads, and Mrs. Strong's class were being given a cooking course by Miss Sylvia. I know all of you are working on learning about whole body listening and also how to regulate and manage your emotions using zones of regulation. Here are some examples from both Mrs. Matthews' class and Mrs. Shadow's class. Part of learning to manage your emotions is how to give yourself positive self-talk and also how to recognize when you're being a great bucket filler. Here are some examples from Miss Morgan's class and Mrs. Matthews' class. We had an amazing guest author this week. Lynn Brunell spoke with third and fourth graders about being an author, and she shared her journey of authorship. If you look carefully on the left, you'll see one of our Peters Canyon authors, Brandon, from Mrs. Lee's class in second grade. Great job, Brandon. Speaking of second grade, our second graders celebrated their end of writing unit by visiting one another's classrooms, giving one another feedback on their writing, and just celebrating together their authorship. Great job, second grade. Third grade has been hard at work learning about the elements of mystery, as well as making claims based on nonfiction text. Way to rock it, third grade. I'm so proud of all of you this week. I have seen so many acts of kindness out on the playground and in the hallways and in your classrooms. It's just awesome. This is a picture of Mrs. Pinedo's kids greeting one another as they are walking in the morning. What a great way to start your day. Math has been a focus this year for teacher staff development as well as student learning, and we're so excited to see lots of different ways to think about numbers and to calculate numbers. On the right, there are some students from Miss Martin's class learning how to break up the number 10. Great job, first grade. Well, believe it or not, our fifth graders were supposed to go to outdoor science school this week, and unfortunately, the weather just didn't cooperate. So when you can't go to the snow, we bring the snow to you. So fifth graders had a snow party, and they also did a science experiment with snow. Great job, lots of fun. My favorite part of the week was getting to have some hot cocoa with some very special friends. It's always fun when students go to the Scholar Store and spend their $25 golden tickets to come have some hot cocoa with me. It's a great time for all of us. We all know that learning is much more fun when you're doing it with a friend. Here you'll see some students in a Mrs. Battle's class reading together and also doing some math on their iPads together. Great job, first graders. You rock. Down in the kinder wing, we see some students working with Mrs. Argo. Great job having fun learning together. Also Mrs. Limos' class and some students from Mrs. Pinedo's class showing great teamwork working together to solve a puzzle. Great job. We also love our parent helpers. Lots of parents help out in our kinder wing, and we couldn't be more excited. And did you know our fifth graders are tending to a garden that we have out in the back? Not only did they work together to plant the seeds, but now they're seeing the fruits of their labor and they're harvesting sweet peas. Great job, fifth graders. As you can see, there was a lot going on last week. Now it's time for some Mindful Monday. Students, I'd like you to sit back and get comfortable in your chairs. I invite you to close your eyes. The technique we're learning today is called hot chocolate. Imagine that you're holding a cup of hot chocolate in your hands. It's much too hot to take a sip, so you need to blow on it to cool it off. Bring your cup up close to you. Take a long breath in and slowly blow the air out to cool off your hot chocolate. Take another long breath in and slowly blow the air out. Now take a tiny little sip of your hot chocolate and say, mmm. Make the sound last as long as you can. Try it again. Take a tiny little sip and say Put your hot chocolate down. Take a long breath in and let the air all the way out. Great job. Trailblazers, I hope you have an awesome day.